Yes, good evening all. So today we will be doing the quick revision of the syllabus also. I thought that other than the content, we will be doing the quick revision of the syllabus so that you will also remember all the topics once again. So that a confidence will be generated, which I thought if you, after this class, you will be understanding the same, the importance of it. So I kept the PDF of all the units very quickly. I will be going through it so that you will be on the line. Yes. So I will start as usual with question and answer session. Yes, Surya, this is the question to you. So human evolution. What is human evolution to you, Surya?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, human evolution, as per as per the latest definitions, it is the change in the gene frequencies in a population. So, because of changes in types of, variations in genes, it leads to evolutions.
Okay. Can you tell me how the evolution happened physically or the species which got changed?
Sir, with respect to humans, sir, our ancestors started from the Australopithecus, sir. Then from that it changed into Homo genus, which includes Homo erectus, and there's still a debate, but generally our immediate ancestor is also one of the considered one is Neanderthal, sir. And from there Homo sapiens have come, sir.
Homo erectus?
Yes, sir. Homo erectus is before Neanderthals.
Yes. Okay. So my question to you is, so we understood the evolutionary pattern. So can you tell me whether how we are going to evolve further, as you are an anthropologist or anthropology optional student? So you told me Australopithecus, Homo erectus, Neanderthal, and Homo sapiens. So what will be the man after another 1,000 years or another 10,000 years? Can you tell me?
Sir, it is difficult to estimate, sir, because we have cultural evolution as a very strong factor. But based on the biological evidences for now, the absence of third molar, and so that is one thing, sir. Where and there are some organs which are of disuse, like appendix. These may be eliminated, sir, and that way it may progress, sir. But it is difficult to estimate, sir.
So I tell you that very good answer. But if anyone asks me, I will answer in this way. So the evolution of man happened as Australopithecines, Homo erectus, Neanderthal, and Homo sapiens. It's mainly because of change in environment. So as you told, the evolution of man after 1,000 years or 10,000 years is unpredictable. Why? Because we don't know the environment. So evolution pattern will be there. We can say that evolution happens, but the evolution mainly depends upon environment. How the environment changes appropriately or accurately, the evolution of the man will change. Today, what is the environment? If the same environment is there, the man might not change, but obviously the environment is going to change. So obviously, the evolution of man will happen, but the evolution of man completely depends upon the environmental changes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any other answer, Neeraj?
Sir, good evening, sir. As you rightly pointed out, the evolution pattern trajectory is mostly divided by the conditions in which humans would face in going forward. At present, the current climatic conditions as well as the technological evolutions dictate the current human path trajectory. But going forward, I would feel technology plays a major role in the way that we evolve, and it will also change the way humans use their different physical organs as well.
Yes. Okay, good. Rohit, ये आपका क्वेश्चन है. What is the difference between absolute dating method and relative dating method? Can you tell me one latest absolute dating method and one latest relative dating method? Rohit, yes. Sarajit, yes. Rohit, you can continue.
Sir, I'm not exactly sure about the latest dating method, but the difference is main on the lines of the timeline. Absolute dating method gives a brief period of timeline, while the relative dating method gives the chronology of the time period.
Any latest techniques in absolute and relative?
One in absolute, as far as I can remember, is luminous technology, where they use the light frequency, the light being absorbed in the material. Other than that, I'm not aware, sir. Sorry for that.
Rajit.
Yes, sir. For absolute, it could be thermoluminescence, and for relative, it could be dendrochronology, whereby the age of wooden items found excavated can be compared with the forest and the bark of trees that we find, the stem of trees that we find, and then we can compare the chronology and also the weather conditions of that time.
Yes. See, I tell that Sinauli excavation is related to our mythology. Can you tell me the Sinauli excavation is related to which mythology and what it is?
No, sir, I'm not aware.
You are not aware. You are not audible, Preeti?
Yes, a Sinali excavation, I haven't heard of it.
Okay. Yes. Surya, Sinauli excavation, it is relevant to which mythology and what it is all about.
Sir, I am also not aware of it, sir.
Oh, it is very, very important. Sinauli excavation, see here. Sinauli excavations in Uttar Pradesh. This is what. In Uttar Pradesh, chariot was being found there. So, few people claim that this is a form of chariot. See, a form of chariot. So, the people or the Indologist claim that Mahabharata was present. So, this chariot type of archaeological evidence is enough to show that yes, mythology, the Mahabharata is a true. It is not a mythology. So, main thing which was being excavated in Sinauli's excavation is chariot. This one is current affair. So, the famous absolute dating method is radiocarbon dating method, as everyone know it about it. But the radiocarbon dating method is not useful for material aspects. It will be useful only for organic. Why? Rohit?
So because of the present, because absolute dating method like carbon dating require the presence of C14, and that is only available with the organic material, not with the other kind of material like artifacts like tools, stone tools.
There is need for carbon too. Neeraj, you come from South India, so tell me, Kiladi excavations, where this Kiladi excavation is there, why it is significant?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of this.
Kiladi excavation is also current affair. Kiladi excavations of Tamil Nadu. It had produced lot of evidences of civilization. So it is this part of Tamil Nadu is Kiladi excavation. It is on the Vaigai River. It is on the Vaigai River, a civilized society or civilized examples we found here. Iron Age time period is of Iron Age time period, and mainly Sangam literature. All the evidence of Sangam literatures were also being found at this particular place called as Kiladi. The evidences which are found in Indus Valley civilization as well as in the Kiladi excavations are similar. So we believe that it's not compulsory, it's not true that, but we believe that the people came from Indus Valley civilization and settled down at Kiladi at Tamil Nadu, because of it the same things which were being present in Indus Valley civilization is also replicated in Kiladi. These two things are current affairs. Kiladi excavations and Sinauli's excavation. I will share the PDF in your group. What is the difference between ape and monkey, Preeti?
So, monkey and apes both belong to the human family tree, that is a primate family tree. And the main difference
Please
is,
adjust your mic properly.
is it clear now, sir?
Now
Hello?
clear.
So the apes do not have a tail, while the monkeys do have it, and there are also some physiological differences. Like monkeys have a narrow chest, whereas apes have a broader chest, and there are differences in locomotory motions also. Apes exhibit a variety of locomotions like brachiation, bipedal walking, occasional bipedal walking. I think some monkeys also do, but apes are more advanced. And when it comes to cultural, monkeys are not known to use many tools, whereas apes do. And in terms of language use, both use gestures and sounds, but apes have exhibited a capacity to learn even human sign language.
Okay. वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. सराजित, मैं आपको डायरेक्ट प्रश्न पूछता हूं कि एवोल्यूशन ऑफ मैन हैपेंड इन इंडिया. व्हाट यू से?
Sir, fossils of hominins were found like Sivapithecus and Ramapithecus and also Narmada man. After which A.K. Sankyan claimed that uh, the pygmy population that is found in the area of Hatnora have very similar features to the Narmada man and the right clavicle that was found there. So yes, it was found. Yes, human evolution also happened in India. However, due to highly acidic soil, I think most of the fossils have been lost and aren't found easily.
So what is the conclusion?
So there are two theories. One is out of Africa theory, where modern humans first originated in Africa and then they migrated out. And the second one is that multi-regional theory, where different different early ancestors of humans evolved independently of each other. So we are not currently sure uh, what the exact answer to this question is. But most of the scholars believe in out of Africa theory.
Yes. Surya, there is something called as Aryan invasion theory, a huge debate about it. So
Yes, sir.
what is the debate and what you accept?
Uh, Sir, the debate has been more prominent during the colonial period, sir. It gave that Aryans have arrived in India from outside and like Indo-European region. I mean, West European region, and they have occupied the western part of India by displacing Indus Valley civilization. And but there are two views on it, sir. One is not accepting this view, especially the indigenous scholars, because they believe that the Indus Valley civilization has already declined by the time Aryans came. So they do not agree with the invasion theory, Aryan invasion theory. But the recent genetic evidences are showing that there is a possibility, especially the uh, Y chromosomal analysis, sir. So there is a possibility, sir. So it is yet to be fully concluded, sir.
Good. There is a concept called as ethnoarchaeology. So tell me whether ethnoarchaeology is a subjective concept or an objective concept, Rohit.
Sir, ethnoarchaeology is an subjective concept where we use the ethnographic data from the present tribal cultural practices and try to establish the culture of the past. So it has a lot of subjectivity involved in it.
So what are the mechanisms they use in order to understand the cultural evolution and biological evolution through this mechanism called as ethnoarchaeology?
They have a methodology named as cultural survival and parallels, and they compare the surviving practices and try to emulate what would have been the practices of the past, and also with cultural parallel they try to establish the relationship of the past culture with the present cultures.
Okay. So can you give me the examples of culture parallels of India and Africa?
India and Africa, I'm not sure, sir. In maybe I could take a guess with Nicobari tribes, but I'm not sure.
Sarajit?
Yes, sir. Sir, so Maasai tribe of Kenya and the similar nomadic tribes of India have quite similar uh, cultural features. Like they also practice bride price like us. They also have cattle. They also place their utmost importance to cattle, and the bride price is often paid in cattle itself. Then raiding was also an important part of Maasai, which was also seen in earlier seen in the pastoral tribes of Gujarat and Maharashtra.
Very good, very good. Sarajit, please take the note of Rohit about it. So there is a Negrito debate. What is this Negrito debate, Preeti?
Yes, the debate is about finding the Negrito traits within the tribes of India. Uh, some anthropologists have, especially I think in VS Guha racial classification, a few traits like curly hair, etc., were found in a few number of individuals and which he equated to Negrito. but they were later rejected. Uh, and many anthropologists now believe that there are no negative traits within the culture.
What is the conclusion?
Um, it's a wide variety of traits that then those have. Some traits may be present, like dark color or frizzy hair, but they might be also due to genetic changes, a few genetic mutations. So we cannot call that the entire race is also present in India. So that is a
Very
current.
good. Very good. Very good answer. Surya, I want to ask you about two species or two ancestors. One is Ardipithecus denisovan. Are they both really the ancestors of modern man? And tell me the significance of Ardipithecus and denisovan in the Homo line.
Sir, Ardipithecus is considered like Ardipithecus kadabba. It's mainly considered as a previous ancestor of Australopithecus, sir. So, based on that, it can be considered as one of the previous ancestors of Homo genus also. But that is one view of Skupin, sir. But but other views may it is yet to be established completely, sir. Denisovan is one of the human, human-like remains that have been found in the Siberian region, sir. So they have many features similar to humans, I mean Homo sapiens as well as Neanderthals, sir. So there is one opinion that it is an ancestor of Homo sapiens, and other is it is a variant of which of Neanderthal which has come about after racial mixing, sir. So it is difficult to conclude yet, sir. Still, more evidence is required from that region to see, and also the researchers are taking genetic testing also to confirm this, sir.
Yes. Saranjit, 2023 में एक आदमी को नोबेल प्राइज मिला था फिजियोलॉजी. Can you tell me who and why?
Svante Pabo got it for finding the genome sequence of Denisovan man.
How he found? It's somewhere around 2 lakhs years ago. Then how they will do it?
I'm not aware of the specifics, sir. I just know that he got the Nobel Prize.
True. No. Anyone?
So I'm not sure if this is the case, but one case is that sometimes some organic material is caught inside the uh, um some plant sap-like material, and in those cases it is preserved. And for those cases, scientists have been able to sequence the DNA for even millions of years ago. But I don't know if that is the case with scientific.
So my question is to you, Preeti. In our body, in our complete body, everything will degenerate. But one particular element of the body will take longer time than any other element in our body. What it is and why? Anyone?
Sir, I think it could be calcium.
Bones and teeth, sir, essentially.
Teeth. Yes.
Acha,
Dentation. Why? It is a dentation. Why? What is the reason behind it?
sir, enamel is the hardest substance in our human body, so I think due to that it is more resilient to decay and environmental pressures.
If that is the case, when we come across fluorine content in our drinking water, which is a common problem in South India, where the fluorine content is very high, because of which people are facing problems with this dental arcade, dental caries, then how we can tell that the dentition is the most which cannot be degenerated?
Sir, fluorine is an element that is most reactive with human body. It can directly dissolve entire human body if we put it in human hydrofluoric acid. So I think that fluorine is an exception case and it is the most powerful reagent. But in other circumstances, the teeth would survive.
Very good. Yes. Nearly 100 years of Indus Valley civilization. Accepted? So Indus Valley civilization excavated in which year?
1921.
Yes, 1921. So 100 years. Yes, 1921, 100 years of Indus Valley civilization. So there are various theory with respect to extinction of Indus Valley civilization. What is the most probable and believable theory and why?
It is V.N. Misra's hydration theory, where different rivers change their course over the time, which reduce the agricultural productivity of the urban towns, and this forced the migrate. This forced the residents of industrial civilization to migrate to northern plains of India.
Good, very good. Any other answer? What are megaliths, Surya?
Sir, megaliths you can say it as architectural features, sir, which are part of mainly prominent in the Iron Age, sir. But in India, it is also even before the Iron Age, it is found. They construct burial sites through or demarcate them with the help of stones, sir. And sometimes it is also used to represent some as commemorations, sir. Like they are called hero stones. So these are megaliths, sir. And in current times, even some tribes are still following that practice, sir. That's why we call it as living megaliths also in those cases.
Most prominent in which part of India?
Sir, the ancient megaliths are found in the southern southern India and central India. Southern India, sir, mostly.
So you used Iron Age. So my question is, iron is called as democratizing agent in the Iron Age. Why iron is called as democratizing agent?
Sir, one reason could be that the availability of iron is distributed, sir. So many kingdoms have come upon it. So that led to like decentralization, sir, and the dependence on imports also has decreased. If you see, Indus Valley civilization is Bronze Age, no, sir. So they were dependent on imports also for tin. So the such dependency is less, sir. So we can say it is as democratizing.
So accessibility, affordability, and availability.
Yes, sir.
See, I tell that the complete Charles Darwin is a waste, is a futile thing. Why? Because he told something about natural selection. But natural selection is not scientific, not objective, not rational. What do you say, Sarajit?
Uh, Sir, I would say that natural selection is scientific because we have observed Darwin's finches uh, on the Galapagos Islands, and I'm not sure, sir, the reason.
Yes, Rohit.
No, sir, I'm also not sure.
सर नो सी उसने बोला था कि natural selection is something whereby the nature will be selecting accordingly the evolution will happen. Then why the nature only selecting this, why not the other? Then the nature can select something more. Then why the nature is not selecting something more? Why it is so much selective in nature? So selective itself is uncertain concept. So uncertain concept cannot be called as objective, it will be called as subjective. So this is one criticism which is associated to Charles Darwin that we have to accept. So sometimes there is no necessary that what the interviewer is asking, we need to accept it. सही की गलत?
Sir, can you explain again why is it not scientific?
See, I will tell you. See, the Charles Darwin told that nature will be selecting such that it promote evolution. That selected things will be promoting evolution. So why the nature will be selecting only those elements or those traits? Why the nature is not selecting some other traits? For example, initially nature selected cranial capacity, for example. Cranial capacity has been increased. Why not at a stretch they didn't selected bipedalism, erect posture and 1400 cc of cranial capacity? For that he is unable to give the answer. So
No,
so randomly he believed that yes, nature will be helping the evolutionary pattern, but however When I call it as a science, it should give the reason. When I call it as an objective, it should be certain. But that certainty and the reasoning is absent in Charles Darwin natural selection concept. What is it?
Sir, I'd say that there is some certainty. So let's say there is a species X, right, and it has 100 individuals, and there is a very close by a species which has also 100 people, 100 organisms. So whichever, so and if the temperature is increasing, let's say in the environment, and if X species is more capable of adjusting to that changes, it would automatically be selected. So there is objectivity there, right? And there is a reason that since it was more capable of sustaining itself, hence it is
So
surviving.
my question is, why it was made more capable? Why not it was not made more capable? Why? Because both are under the control of nature.
Mm-hmm.
Then why only nature selected this species? Why not this species? Why? Because nature should see the same. Nature itself is a utopian concept, ideal concept. So that ideal concept, why it is not
Sir, now I understand. Okay, why
uh,
mutation was different for both the species, something
yes,
like that.
yes. इसका मतलब क्या है कि so 100% the natural selection concept, exclusive natural selection concept, which is being given by the Charles Darwin, is not objective, not scientific, not rational, but however it can be believed. Why? Because there is no other alternative concept.
Sir, can it be said like this also, sir? It is not scientific because the theory explains the past and what is happening, sir. It cannot predict the future. Generally, theory should also have predictability of the sir.
Yes, science should have the predictability.
But
So,
the basic of the variation at that time, which was not known, was mutation, and mutation is all the concept of chance. So we cannot make a law out of it.
Yes,
So evolution can never be a law because it is based on something that is the it's a matter of probability which mutation occurs, what
yes,
kind of variation.
true. Hence, natural selection cannot be a law. Largest and oldest Maya monument discovered with leader. Nowadays, this leader is very much in use in archaeology. What is this leader? Lidar, Rohit, lidar.
so it is a use of light as a detection tool. Like radar, in radar we use radio wave in the same lines. In this case, we might be using light.
So I will give you opportunity to guess. So you guess and tell me how they use this lidar. How they might
Um,
use the lidar.
Different different colors of the spectrum might have been getting observed, and uh, looking into the spectrum that is observed and that is being reflected, they might have come up with the details.
Any other answer?
Radar works on the principle of reflection of sound, and lidar works on principle of reflection of light. So they might have sent some ultraviolet or high frequency lights through the ground, and they would have expected it to go through, but there was some solid object that reflected it back, and then they excavated there that okay, there is something which is reflecting the light.
Very good, very good.
Sir, can I specify, sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, basically, LiDAR is light detection and ranging, sir. It is a full form. So we use laser light in multiple laser lights to form and the reflection to get an estimate of uh, the what is it, the differences in the topography and every other aspect, so that we can make a model of it, sir.
Good, very good. Yes.
So, sir, do we only use the like seven light spectrums light, or like we also use ultrasonic also in lidar?
Yes, yes.
Well,
We use like red light for sources on ground, and for underwater sources we use green light.
That's not ultrasonic. If we start using UV ultrasonic also, then radio wave might also come into picture, I think.
No, like it's lidar, so it's this thing. Radio wave will come into
Okay.
radar only.
Okay.
Yes. Whether it is cognitive development first or bipedalism first.
Can I answer?
Yes, Preeti. Preeti, there is problem with your audio.
Which,
You have to connect.
okay, sir. Okay, I will get a different one. Okay, you can continue.
Yes, Rajit. Sarajit.
Yeah, yes, it's Rajat only. I think bipedal was earlier, bipedal revolution, because we have seen species like Australopithecus and even before, which had traits of bipedalism, but the cranial capacity was still too low for cognitive revolution to take place.
Okay. Easy question this is. Anyhow, uh, there is a famous technique called as Levalloisian technique. It's unique. So I'm not asking randomly question. This is unique. So in which age it was present, and what is this Levalloisian technique?
So Levalloisian technique is a technique to create flake tools. So it was present in the Middle Paleolithic, and it requires a controlled application of pressure on all the sides of the stone to disconnect the flake tool out of it.
Yes, very good. Yes. 1.5. Very quickly we will do climate behavior, terrestrials. Yes. Hominid. Done. Rhodesian man. What is the issue? What is the debate with respect to Rhodesian man? Surya?
Sir, parts of skull were found in Zambian region, sir. So that it was named as Rhodesian man, but it was difficult to place the Rhodesian man exactly in the evolutionary, I mean, status of modern humans, sir. Some treat it as an extension of Homo erectus, sir. Some treat it as more closer to Neanderthal, sir. So it is exactly difficult to place it on the evolutionary line, sir.
There is a common debate. Homo habilis height is 3 feet, but he is considered as a part of Homo line. Do you know this?
Yes, sir.
Why so?
Sir, Homo habilis, it is considered as part of Homo genus because of the hand features, sir. It is based on that he is considered as the first tool user at least, if not tool maker. So that is why it's considered closer to Homo genus, sir.
Who are god apes of India? Rohit.
No, sir, I don't know about this one.
Rajit.
Sir, I'm not sure, but I'll take a guess with Ramapithecus and Sevapithecus.
Yes, Ramapithecus, Shivapithecus, Brahmapithecus, Sugrivapithecus, several dentition, wherever they got the differences with respect to the cranium, they named it as the god apes of Shivaliks. God apes of India, they are called as, or god apes of Shivaliks, they are called as. These all together. So there is a debate associated with Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus with respect to orangutan. What it is? Preeti.
Um, yes, sir. First, the Rama was found and is it clear now, sir, or
Yes,
should I
yes,
speak loud?
yes.
Okay. So Ramapithecus was considered as a ancestor of Australopithecus, and they thought that it evolved in and it future evolved into the Homo sapiens. And later, when Sivapithecus was found, um, it was actually related to orangutans. Then they were both initially thought to be different, but later I think they were both placed within the same species and thought to be ancestors of orangutans, but not related to Australopithecus. I think one of them is later identified as a female version. Ramapithecus, I think, is
Yes,
identified
yes,
as a female
yes,
version.
Ramapithecus. True. So hence that means Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus are not the ancestors of modern man. What do you say?
Yes, the current agreement is that they evolved into orangutans. That means they branched off.
So they're
So,
great apes.
yes, greater
They, they,
apes.
they
Yeah.
devolved to great apes, but hominid had a diversion.
Yes.
Phylogenetic status. What is the meaning of phylogenetic status, Rohit?
It is a place in the evolution line.
The study about where they are staying, where they are available, timeline, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. why we considered, or what is the major difference between the Homo sapiens varieties called as Grimaldi, Cro-Magnon, and Chancellidae?
So I don't recall it right now. I've read
Sajid?
it, but I don't recall.
Sir, I have also forgotten about it.
So three Homo sapiens are three varieties, isn't it? Grimaldi, who is a Negroid, Chancellidae, who is a Mongoloid, and Cro-Magnon is a Caucasoid, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Cro-Magnons are believed to be the ancestors of modern day Eskimos because they also have sagittal crest like the Cro-Magnon man.
So Indus Valley civilization, we came up now. In the Indus Valley civilization, there is something called as proto-history. What is the meaning of proto-history?
Sir, proto-history is a time period where script is found, but it has not been deciphered yet.
Very good, very good, Sajid.
Thank you, sir.
इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन का कॉन्टेम्पररी सिविलाइजेशंस क्या है?
Mesopotamia, Egypt, China, Anatolia.
Whether Mayan also come under the same?
No, sir. Mayans are later civilizations. They are not as old as Indus Valley.
Can you tell me the difference of pre-Harappan sites, Harappan sites, post-Harappan sites? Anyone?
So pre-Harappan sites uh, were sites where there was a beginning of civilization, but no big urban centers were found, as in mature sites. Like mature sites are Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, where we find a lot of evidence of urbanization. And in pre, we just see the beginning, like use of some bricks, etc. Only some features.
Post?
And post Harappan sites, we see after reaching a peak, there is a slow degeneration of the urbanization features. I think that's it, sir.
Whether horse was found in Indus Valley civilization?
Horse bones were found in Sukhothda, but it is controversial, sir. It's not concrete evidence, I think. I'm not sure.
What is the indigo which was very famous in Indus Valley?
Sir, what is a?
What is the significance of indigo? Or how they used, Indus people, how they used it?
Indigo. No, not sure, sir.
Srajit?
Sir, I'm also not sure, but I think they would have used it as a dye and for ritualistic purposes also, maybe.
True, correct. Surya? Indigo is very famous. Indus Valley civilization rotates around indigo. Yes, Surya.
Sir, I also not sure, sir, but I think it is more related to cosmetics and fashion, sir.
Oh, dye coloring, yes, coloring and all. Okay. What is culture survivals in our ethnoarchaeology?
Sir, cultural survivals are those aspects of like traditional cultures which are not being used. They are present, but they are not being used. They are maybe due to the lack of functionality, it is not being used, but still it is present as a medium of like.
Means the things which doesn't have a function, but still it is existing. Simple.
Yes,
No?
sir.
Okay. Can you name few?
Sir, I am not able to recall now, sir.
Okay, no problem.
So can I
Please.
so I think clay pots were used earlier, but now they were used for cooking actually. Now they're used for decorative purpose, though we use steel. They are used. And E.B. Taylor also described a few rituals like throwing of rice during the marriage ritual, and some festivals that are celebrated during the harvest. So they are still continuing from many ages.
Mainly, E.B. Taylor had took the example of horsemanship. The dress coat, the coat which they wear while going for horse riding. Now, in any elite functions, they won't come on horse, but still they wear the same dress. Culture survivals. It doesn't have any significance, but it is a symbol of culture. So, if you posted as archaeologist, and as we know, several temples or several masjids are under debate, conflict. So how you will use your anthropology and archaeology knowledge to solve such debates, whether the mosque or the temple belongs to, or who is the the first people who occupied that area? Rohit.
Sir, I mean, if
Like Gyanavapi.
so, we have to decide the character of the that site, or we have to determine the legality.
Yes, legality.
Legality wise,
Owner.
okay, legality wise, as Supreme Court has right now said that there shouldn't be any further debate on it. We should stick with the character. So, going by that place of worship act, it should be stuck with the character which is it in the right in the current time.
No, for such type of questions, I will recommend with my experience, you tell the same answer. But however, sir, see, then what will happen? Other person, he want how you will use your skill of archaeology, how you will use your skill of archaeological anthropology to determine it. Then you have to tell that.
Yes,
But still, if I want to determine it based upon my archaeology knowledge, then I will be. समझ में आया ना?
yes, sir.
Answer it.
So yeah, so if given a choice to carry a survey, I will use the anthropological, archaeological anthropological tools to determine the time period of the religious place. Various dating method could be employed. For example, carbon dating, fluorine dating, other potassium, radioactive datings, and some other relative dating method can be employed for the same to determine the cultural period for the site.
Surajit?
Sir, we would look upon the pillars that are present, the foundation of the structure, because the foundations of different time periods vary a lot. So Hindu foundation and Hindu pillars would have some probably idols of goddesses and so on. And however, in Islamic pillars, there would be no such idols. There would be only inscriptions or flowers. And these are the few methods. Then there would be presence of drains in Hindu archaeology, Hindu archaeological sites. However, in Muslim Islamic, there would be lesser number of drains.
Any other answer? Surya and Preeti?
No, sir.
Sir, there is a method of comparing cultural features like inscriptions and what is I'm not able to exactly get the term, sir. It is we compare features of different like some earthenware is there. We try to compare features, no, sir, like styles and everything. Not able to get the term.
Right.
So moreover, we can also go through the text of those times to determine whether there was any order to demolish a temple or to build a mosque in that place.
For such sort of controversial issues, so hence your knowledge of archaeological anthropology will be helpful, isn't it?
Yes.
Then you are really strongly yes. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any questions to me?
Sir, except if there is someone specific from anthropology background in the panel, do you? I don't expect the levels of questions from anthropology to be very high. Do you agree with this, or
No, no. See, I agree with this, but however, which are current relevant are very important. Like the new advancements in absolute dating method, new advancements in relative dating methods. See, these all are senior citizens. So they will be reading the newspaper a lot. They will be reading the magazines a lot. So they come across the current things. So those current things I'm covering.
no, not specific to you, but in general in interview,
Wait,
what we
wait,
can
wait,
expect?
will know, specific to concept plus current, concept plus current. For example, how the archaeological today's archaeology and evolution of man. So asked the question that how archaeology will be helpful for in determining these issues of Gyanavapi. As you told, we should not go inside. For example, ethnoarchaeology is there. It's not current affair. It's a subject-oriented question. Such type of questions we can avoid.
Sir, advanced absolute dating method, can we say uranium dating as advanced, sir, or is
Yes.
it old?
No, no, it's advanced only.
Okay. And in relative dating, sir, what is the advanced one, sir?
Dendrology, dendrochronology.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Christmas.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
Christmas to
Same
you.
to you, sir.
Next Christmas, IAS बन के आना है. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Night,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank you.
Good night.